Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Just checking out stubble, see if there's a dew. There's still a dew because got a few bales, rows of straw left on the field that we could have done with spraying. Anyway, won't be able to do that for a bit till the dew's lifted. It's a cracking day, better than yesterday with moody skies and rain falling out of it. Back on with the wheat if we can find somewhere to put it. We'll have to juggle a little bit because there's so much to go for the dryer still. Oscar's moving that away from the watering hole so we can then fill the quad up. John's just filling up the sprayer. I'm going to dig the mower out because my mate Rob's borrowing the mower, so I'll go and get it out of the shed ready to put on his trailer. This divider's a little bit wonky. So we've got the old GYS. I don't know what it's called. It's
GYS.
GYS is the make though, isn't it? It's the power ductor 39 LG. Get it glowing in there and then we'll just tweak this over. It didn't like the concrete block on the bottom of the landing lights last weekend. I reckon that's pretty straight now. It's just whether we've bent this end at the same time.
If it is, it's not much.
The bar that's bigger than Morgan. You didn't have your mullet.
It's not as big as that.
So what colours are you dyeing your mullet for charity?
I don't know. I think you should cut it like the IB for final boss.
Straw trailer on. Just gonna go and move. Rob's gone bale about 5 or 6 rows of straw. There's probably going to be about 4 or 5 bales. Move them quick so that John can spray the field. So he's headed up there with the baler. I'm just going with the trailer. Throw him on the back of this, tow him back with the Merlin. Rob decided on his way to the field he'd stop and get some bacon bagels and a coffee from the shop, and it was £21 for 2, so he's not happy. Rob is absolutely flying. But he's not even got the pickup reel down. What's he doing? Okay. A bit confusing. He was running empty, that's why he was flat out, but we're still bailing at 18.5k. But there's nothing in the rows. You can't even hardly see them other 2 rows that are left. They're in there straight, and then I noticed this was hanging down. Well, the 2 bottom bolts have snapped. I don't understand why. Someone's caught it here, so I'm just gonna put some bolts back in the bottom. Oh look, brand new socket set. Ratchet missing. And a 20mm socket. Why? This is how you get a 12-metre combine through an 8-metre gap. I think last year I just put the knife running and chopped the top of the edge off, but so I'm just going to try and maybe just lock it round now and see if it'll go. So I'm just going to look at the end trailer. I think I just rocked it over to the right, left the cutter bar going and just trimmed the edge. You'll get that, I think, it's only bushy. Go. He's in. Skill. Little 6'4" on the end trailer. Making short work of this field. Just gonna take the full trailer back, leave him in empty. a bad lot as well in places. Adam's just there doing some screening of our chip for us. That's good. Have that for tomorrow morning. I'll shoot back, tip this, and then we'll be going over the railway probably with this trailer then. Couldn't quite fit it all on my trailer, so topping bit in that. Oscar's been rowing over headlands. He's going to take that back. They're off now over the railway. Adam's moving the header with his tractor for us. Dryer's bunching through the Skyfall. We're just going back onto it now. Oscar's tipping the last load of feed for today, and then we'll do the last field of Skyfall. It's about 44 acres. We're getting through it slowly all the week. There's another 120 acres to go out after we finish the Skyfall today. Might get that done tomorrow, perhaps. As if we can find somewhere to tip it. That was only half a load, so not too bad. That's empty. That's on a cooling cycle. That'll empty in half an hour, then start refilling, then I'll have somewhere to tip when I come back in a minute. I'll shoot back now over the railway and Oscar can pass at the same time, leave his trailer, and then when I'm full I'll shoot off, and then when I get back we'll then pick the other one up. Across the railway, it's still pretty overgrown, and I did report it to the previous crossing manager. She's not there anymore, but she said she reported it again. And then phones this side, it's all brambles to get to them, which isn't ideal. Anyway, John's just empty now. Look at the size of that rut, like a foot deep from when it was drilled, whereas now absolute concrete. Some dust coming off the drill that Andrew's doing. I can see it from the yard. I'll try and get a video in a bit. Oh, by the way, they're so high. They look low, but they're like 40 foot above the trailer maybe. Even though I can still hate crossing this line. If you can see, sorry. Apart from when we're coming this way. Can't see for the bushes. Just crossed the tracks and I could hear a tractor coming, and it's Oscar rowing up the headlands. Just tidying up the ends really, and standing up where it's been driven on, so it'll dry out. Should get this baled tomorrow then. It's a bit grassy this one, but it'll make nice fodder straw. Tipping in the dryer now, and I don't know what you can see. Zoom in maybe. Over there, that is dust coming off the drill and the rollers. I can't see the tractor, but it's in that field. Just there behind the hedge, I think. Charlotte's walked over with the kids and got a video, so here it is of how dusty it actually is in that field. There's no commentary, so you'll just have to enjoy the beauty of the 724 and the drill and the Valtra working on the rollers. maybe today's quiz question could be, does Charlotte need to appear in the videos more speaking? Yeah, there you go. Mad, isn't it? Just about to see a tractor there now. Right in the middle of the screen. Looks like Charlotte's been making brews. Andrew's got one and I've not got one. Anyway, Oscar's back now. He's going to tip that chip out and then he's going to come back for the last load. Now I'm going to go and get the header. Adam's on the dog and bone to the signal man, waiting to see when we can cross. So John, I'm going to nip that way, grab a trailer. John and Adam are going to come out and then I'll cross as well. So we've only had to them to put the signals down once to get 3 things in and out. But we're just waiting for a gap. We had a 4-minute gap, so all good. There's John behind me with the combine and Adam's coming with a header on his little John Deere. Let's head for home. Early finish, 6:30. We'll be back at the yard for 7. Got a queue for the weighbridge here. Oscar's weighing some chip in. Anyway, there's the combine back. And then the header is just coming through now as well. On Adam's little 4:30. Can you tell which tractor's been making a dust on the rollers? Used to look like when you'd be power hourring. Last year everything was covered in mud, this year everything's covered in dust. Mad, isn't it? Empty the chaff bay now so it doesn't end up all overnight. Once it fills up to that spout, there's a cyclone and it starts to blow out the top. It starts to fall over the yard, so take a few scoops out of this and then it'll be alright overnight. Oscar's dad needs to shut his boot in case he gets dust in his car. Is that the sheep are getting some new water? Be interesting to see how much of this chaff, like if you collected all the chaff off the combine, I reckon it'd run the boiler for a good few years. I know in Australia, I think it's Glenvar Farms, they conveyor belt everything out the combine and bale it all, including the chaff. Someone actually used to buy this chaff off us to mix with horse feed from they mix it with molasses and put it in horse feed. And it just kind of like slowed the horses down a little bit because it was just a bit of fibre. See if Oscar stalls the car on his driving lesson. kick off. Right, here's today's birthdays. Got quite a few. Michael Lamb is 41. Lucinda Laking, I think it's pronounced, is 33. Or was it 43? I said 33, so I've just took 10 years off yet, or added 10 years on, I'm not sure. Robert Wheeler's 66. Ginny Kirkup is 67. I think that was on last year as well, Ginny. Evan Bowden is 13, so can now drive a tractor. And Alan Ramsey is 55. So happy birthday, everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday is today. £101,621. Amazing. That is about all for today, but before I do go, Alliance, as in the tractor tyres and the Merlot tyres, are sponsoring the European Tractor Pulling event at Great Eccleston Show in 2 weeks' time on the bank holiday weekend. They've got 20 tickets to give away. I think it's 10 pairs of 2 for the VIP area, where I think you get free food and drink. So go and follow them on any of their socials, whether it's Instagram or TikTok, and put your email address in there. Send them a direct message with your email address, or even comment under the video today, or maybe on the video that's going to be shared on the socials of me talking about the show, about the tickets. Yeah, get yourself on there. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm waffling now, and I'll see you tomorrow.